Imagine a shadowy organization, its members feared as ruthless killers, their names synonymous with treachery and murder. Welcome to the world of the Assassins. Emerging from the murky depths of history, the Assassins have been cloaked in mystery and intrigue for centuries. But hey, before we dive into their world of cloak and dagger, let me introduce you to the World Stories channel. We're like the Indiana Jones of YouTube, hunting for historical stories, excavating lost cities, covering global events and media reports, searching for aliens, unmasking hidden organizations, exploring technology, reaching for the stars, and oh, we also do a mean Al-Bahar impression. So, if you're into exploring the intriguing tapestry of history, or curious about the existence of extraterrestrial life, or maybe bored and looking for some random facts to impress your friends, then come, join our digital expedition. Click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our wild rides, smash the like button if you enjoy our videos, and don't forget to comment and share. Because remember, sharing is caring, and who wouldn't want to be the first to introduce their friends to the mysterious world of assassins? They were the silent specters of the medieval age, their reputation spreading like wildfire across continents. The mere mention of their name could instill dread in the hearts of the bravest of men. But who were these enigmatic figures? Were they just cold-blooded killers, or was there more to their story? They were more than just the notorious killers history has painted them to be. They were believers, warriors, scholars, with a complex system of beliefs and a profound influence on the course of history. So, who were these so-called assassins? Let's delve into the past to unravel their story. In the heart of the 11th century, amidst political turmoil and religious discord, the Assassins Sect was born. This isn't just the tale of a clandestine organization, but a story of survival, intrigue, and the pursuit of power. The sect's journey began with an extraordinary man, Hassani Sabbah. A scholar and a visionary, Hassani Sabbah was a man of many talents. He was born into a Twelver Shia family in Iran, but his thirst for knowledge and power led him down a different path. He found himself drawn to the teachings of Ismailism, a branch of Shia Islam known for its esoteric philosophy and emphasis on the spiritual search for truth. Hassani Sabbah's charisma and intellect quickly made him a leading figure within the Ismaili community. He recognized the potential of this sect, but also understood the need for a stronghold to protect and nurture it. Thus he seized the mountain fortress of Alamut in northern Iran. This stronghold became the birthplace of the Assassins Sect. The socio-political climate of the time was ripe for the growth of such a group. The Seljuk Turks controlled much of the Islamic world, but their rule was far from stable. Sectarian conflicts, power struggles, and territorial disputes were common. The people were looking for something new, something different, and Hassani Sabbah was ready to provide that. Under Hassani Sabbah's leadership, the assassins began to grow. He used a variety of methods to expand the sect's influence, including diplomacy, strategic alliances, and, when necessary, targeted assassinations. The members of the sect, known as Fida'is, were trained to be loyal, disciplined, and unflinchingly dedicated to their cause. It's worth noting that while the assassins were known for their deadly skills, they were not merely a band of killers. They were scholars, philosophers, and scientists. They valued knowledge and wisdom just as much as they valued power and control. With Hassani Sabbah at the helm, the assassins were poised to become a force to be reckoned with. This was just the beginning, however. The true strength and influence of the assassins were yet to be fully realized. Perched high in the mountains of northern Iran lay the fortress of Alamut, the nerve center of the assassins. Alamut, often referred to as the Eagle's Nest, was not just a fort but a citadel of faith and resilience. Its strategic location high in the Elburz Mountains provided a natural defense that was almost impregnable. The fort's placement was meticulously chosen to afford a panoramic view of the surrounding valleys, allowing the assassins to spot potential threats from miles away. Its high elevation also made it difficult for enemy armies to launch a successful siege. Yet Alamut was more than a military stronghold. Within its stone walls, it was a bustling hub of life and activity. The assassins, devout and disciplined, led a life of austerity and rigorous training. They were not just warriors, but scholars too. The castle housed an impressive library, brimming with manuscripts and treatises on various subjects, from philosophy to astronomy. It was a center of learning, where knowledge was deemed as powerful as the sword. The fortress was also the operational base for the sect. From here, the Grand Master planned and executed covert operations, dispatching his faithful followers on dangerous missions. The fortress's isolation provided the perfect cover for these clandestine activities. Life in Alamut was governed by a strict code of conduct. Each member had a defined role, and everyone worked in unison, like a well-oiled machine. Despite the harsh conditions and the constant threat of danger, there was a sense of unity and purpose that bound the assassins together. Alamut was also a beacon of hope for the sect. It stood as a testament to their resilience against formidable adversaries. It was a symbol of their indomitable spirit, their unwavering faith, and their unyielding resolve. Alamut, the Eagle's Nest, was more than a fortress. It was the heart of the assassins' shadowy empire. With a dagger in the dark, the assassins struck fear into the hearts of kings and emperors alike. The assassins' method of operation was one of precision and psychological warfare. They didn't simply eliminate their targets, they made sure the world knew who was responsible and why. Their weapon of choice? The dagger. Silent, swift, and lethal, it was the perfect tool for their brand of justice. Their targets were carefully chosen for maximum impact. The high and mighty who wielded power and influence were most often in their crosshairs. From political leaders to religious heads, no one was immune to their reach. The assassins didn't just murder, they sent messages etched in blood and fear. One of their most infamous deeds was the assassination of Conrad of Montferrat, King of Jerusalem. The king was slain in broad daylight in the heart of his own city. The audacity of the act was a chilling reminder of the power and reach of the assassins. This wasn't just a murder, it was a statement. But their influence extended beyond the blade. The assassins held sway over the political landscape of the time. Their reputation alone was enough to make rulers and leaders tread lightly. Fear of the assassins' wrath often led to political concessions and changes in policy. They were not a vast army. They did not hold vast territories, but they wielded power disproportionate to their size. They were the embodiment of the idea that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Their reign of terror was a testament to the power of determination, courage, and the will to act. The assassins didn't just kill, they created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty that permeated the corridors of power. They were a constant reminder to the powerful that they were not untouchable, that they too could be reached by the long arm of justice or vengeance. In their reign of terror, the assassins reminded the world of the power of the few against the many. All empires fall, and so too did the assassins. As the sun set on the 13th century, the once formidable sect of the assassins found itself standing on shaky ground. Their reign of terror, which had once held the Middle East in a vice-like grip, was crumbling under the weight of its own audacity. The decline of the assassins was as much a result of internal strife as it was external pressure. Dissent within the ranks and a succession of weak leaders chipped away at the sect's unity, leaving it vulnerable to outside forces. The fortress of Alamut, once an impregnable stronghold, stood as a symbol of their diminishing power. Then came the Mongol onslaught, a force of nature that swept across the continent, leaving destruction in its wake. The assassins, already weakened and divided, were unable to withstand this tidal wave of devastation. In 1256, the fortress of Alamut fell to the Mongols. The heart of the assassins' empire was ripped out, their stronghold reduced to rubble, their leaders executed or scattered to the winds. Yet the end of the assassins' era was not marked by a grand battle or a heroic last stand. Instead, it was a slow, painful descent into obscurity. The sect was systematically dismantled, its members either killed or forced into hiding. The assassins, once the puppeteers of kings and sultans, were reduced to mere whispers in the annals of history. The fall of the assassins was a testament to the transient nature of power. Their story serves as a stark reminder that even the mightiest can be brought low, that no empire lasts forever. The once feared sect which had sown seeds of terror across the Middle East was no more. In the end, all that remained was a legend, A tale of a sect that ruled from the shadows, that spread fear with a dagger's edge. A tale shrouded in mystery and intrigue of a time when the name Assassins could make the bravest shudder. The Assassins' flame, once a beacon of fear and respect, had finally been extinguished. Though their reign ended centuries ago, the legacy of the Assassins endures. Their influence seeped into popular culture, coloring our perceptions of shadowy, covert operatives. They've been immortalized in books, films, and even video games, their names synonymous with stealth and lethal precision. These portrayals, however, are often shrouded in myth and exaggeration. The image of the assassin as a cloaked figure, creeping through the night, is more the stuff of legend than historical fact. Yet, these imaginative interpretations have only fueled our fascination with this enigmatic sect. The Assassins have become emblematic of a darker, more mysterious past, a time when secret societies and covert operations held sway. They remind us that history is not just about kings and wars, but also about the shadowy figures who operated in the background. So ends our journey into the shadows of the past, where the legend of the Assassins was forged. Hey, you made it to the end! You must be an assassin in the making. If you enjoyed this journey into the shadows, why not subscribe and join our secret sect? It's a simple click of a button, but it's also your initiation into a world of mystery and intrigue. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. It's like our secret handshake. Each time it rings, it signifies a new tale from the shadows, a new secret to uncover, a new chapter in our shared history. Like the video? Prove it. Hit that like button. It's like leaving your mark on the wall of our secret society, a sign that you've been here, that you've journeyed with us into the shadows. Got something to say? Leave a comment. We promise we won't send an assassin after you. Your words are our guide, your thoughts our compass. They help us navigate the labyrinth of history, uncovering secrets hidden in the shadows. Share this video. It's like spreading secret messages, just more fun. Let others in on the secret. Let them join our sect. Let them journey with us into the shadows. Thanks for watching, and remember, we're always watching, just kidding. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay stealthy. From the shadows we rise, from the shadows we learn, from the shadows we grow. Until the next journey, farewell, fellow assassins.